my sister told me last night that the tube in her lawnmower tire is leaking down. I fixed it once, but I've got to go back and see what I can do to it again. Now I've got some slime here that's made for tubes, so I'm going to get it, take it with me, valve core wrench, and see if I can fix it without having to pull the tube out. I've used that slime before, and it seems to work pretty well, and I've never had any troubles with it, so we'll see what that does. All right, got 2 jugs of slime here. Getting kind of old, but I think they're still all right. That one's made for tires. It says tire sealant. This one is made for tubes. It says tube sealant. So we'll take this jug, and I need a good valve core wrench, which I have one right here. Got that valve core wrench right there. It's put on this old stem here just to keep from losing it. All right, I got the jug of slime. I got the valve core wrench in my pocket. So put you in my mount here, and I'll go for a ride. I'm not gonna do no burnouts or nothing. I know everybody probably wants me to do some, but my rear end's got to be rebuilt. Spider gears are bad, and I don't want to mess up the rear end and tear it up and then mess up my ring and pinion gears. So until I get it rebuilt, I won't be doing any burnouts, and then even then I probably won't do many then either. This hasn't been started in a week. Should fire right up though. It's a little cold. Got a rattle in the back. I gotta figure out where that is and fix that. When I start driving, you'll hear a rattle in the front suspension too. That's the upper A-arm bushings. I'll get those fixed when I do the engine swap. And here we go. ready for a drive. Torino made it over here with no problems. We're at my sister's house here. I'm behind her house. Fixing to head in here to work on the lawnmower now. This is my sister's mower here. So this tire here, it's got a tube in it. I fixed it once already. I had to put 3 small patches on the tube. And she told me last night it's still leaking down. So we're gonna see if we can fix it. First, I want to air it up, get some air pressure in it and see just how bad it's leaking. If it's leaking real bad, then the sealant's not gonna do a whole lot. But if it's just barely a small leak, or can't even hear it, then maybe this sealant will fix it, keep from having to buy a new tube. All right, well, I aired the tire up, and it sounded like it had a pretty good leak, but I'm thinking that might have been just the air escaping from between the tube and the tire, because I'm not hearing it so bad now, and it's holding up pretty well. I went ahead and pulled the center cap off of it, getting ready to pull the wheel, but I decided to go ahead and try this slime to see if it will seal it up. So I've just got to pull the valve stem, let the air out, and then get some slime in it. So, okay, got my valve stem wrench here. Just got to all the air out, and that was quick. Now I gotta put this somewhere where I won't lose it. Right there in that groove, it's a good place where it won't roll away. Now then, the way I do this, I mash on the tire, push out all the extra air I can, then I put my tube on the valve stem. Gotta be careful with these tubes not to push the valve stem back inside the wheel. Now then, when you let off of the tire, it's gonna make some suction, and it should take the slime right straight into it. There it says mowers, 24 ounce. So each pump is, says on here, each pump is approximately 1 ounce. So I've put 14 in it. Let's do 10 more. 15. Now then, this makes a mess sometimes when I pull this tube out because there's still slime in the tube. And now it's pushing it out the valve stem there. So I gotta get this valve core back in here pretty quick. All right. And there it is. Okay, now then, put my valve core wrench back in my pocket so I don't lose it. Clean up my mess right here. Now then, I want to air it up. Put a block of wood under there to hold it up off the ground so I can spin it. Let that slime coat the inside of the tube real good. Okay, I've got it up on blocks of wood so it's spin freely. Got the valve stem cap back on, center cap back on. I just want to spin it. Let that slime coat the inside of the tube real good. And normally this works pretty well on small leaks. Now if it's a tubeless tire, you want to do the same thing. Same process as this. Now if you're putting this stuff in a tire that you can't pick up too easily and spin, just hop on it and drive it around. Drive down the yard, woods, trails, driveway, whatever. Just drive it around a little while and let that slime work its way around the inside of the tube or the inside of the tire, and it'll coat it. And if it's not too bad of a leak, it should fix it. I've never had a problem using this stuff before. So, some people claim they don't like to use this slime because they think it rusts the rims, but I've never had a problem with it. I think it's got some kind of oil in it to keep it from doing that. Yeah, this is the brand I use, the Slime brand. It seems to work not the best. The only thing is when it gets old, there's like a bonding agent in there, kind of like a glue, that helps seal the leaks. Over time, if it sits for a long time, that stuff will collaborate into a big glob, and a lot of times it can clog up the pump and just doesn't work too well. So I think that should do it. I'll send my sister a message and let her know. So I think that'll be it. Let's head back to the house now. Good solid door slam there. So you can tell this car's made out of real steel. And wear your seatbelts. Joe riding along with me, and a couple times I got on it pretty hard to see how quick it would pick up speed, but I had already started rolling, and it was already in second gear, so it didn't jump up speed real fast. But part of that's just because that 351M's got to be tuned a little bit. It does pretty good. Once I get that 429 in it, it'll do a lot better. All right, appreciate you guys going along for the ride. Hopefully my videos are starting to improve. Somebody told me the sound quality is not that great. I'll do what I can. Right now I'm just using an iPhone trying to make these videos, so just bear with me a while. I know the sound's not great, but if I can get some GoPros and a wireless microphone, it'll get better. But we'll see. Just bear with me for a while. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. Take care.